Got it.
Got it. Oh, wow. Interesting background. So, Msechu, I hear you're a dancer.
I am.
Wow. You'll have to tell us about that.
I
Did
will.
you start at dancing and then Toastmasters, or the other way around? Or do you do all of them together?
I started with dance.
Okay.
I actually learned Argentine tango in Nairobi
Ooh.
more than 10 years, about maybe 13 years. And now
Okay.
I teach. Yeah. Wait, are we live?
We are almost there in a few seconds.
Okay.
But
Please tell us where.
We're live.
We are
Give us
live
1
now.
minute. Alex has this thing where, are we live?
We're live. Trust it. We're starting
I'll tell
in
you
5
after
seconds.
the show.
I need to send the link out and then we start. So good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning for TEACON. Wake up to TEACON.
Yes, welcome to Wake Up for TEACON. So Dina, I was thinking about the name Wake Up for TEACON, and I was trying to put my shoes in a non-Toastmaster. What do they make of the name Wake Up for TEACON? What do you think they make of the name Wake Up for TEACON?
I think that the first thing they'll be drawn to is what is TEACON.
Yes.
And we're here to demystify TEACON for them and Toastmasters. So I think they should stay through the whole podcast.
Yeah. Me, I thought when I saw the word tea, Wake Up for tea, I'm like, okay, what, this is a breakfast show, right? That's what I was, yeah.
You've
So,
done, Alex, you did something there that so many Kenyans do. You said me, I.
I'm Kenyan now, aren't I?
No, we
So-
don't want to own that. We don't want to own it as Kenyan Toastmasters.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're starting now. So good morning, everybody.
Good
My name
morning.
is Alex. My name is Alex Agava, and I'll be your host this morning. I'm joined by the lovely Dina and our special guest. But before we get to our guest, I am the president of Kampala Sunrise Toastmasters Club. I'm also the host, the marketing manager for TEACON. And the T in TEACON is not tea for breakfast. TEACON is Toastmasters East Africa Conference. And this year we're having the TEACON 2023. And we will be in the city of Dar. And that's very special for us this morning because our guest is from Dar. And last week we learned that Dar is
Haven
of Peace. Yes. Dina, over to you.
Hi everyone, I'm Dina Katema. I'm the VPPR of Kwanzaa Kenya Toastmasters. And for the non-Toastmasters, VPPR is the Vice President of Public Relations. Toastmasters International is a non-profit educational organization that helps to learn public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. And TEACON is the Toastmasters East Africa Conference for the annual District 114. And it convenes Toastmasters from Burundi, Ethiopia, Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania, and Uganda. It's happening Friday, 19th May to Sunday, 21st of May. And everyone is invited. It is open to both Toastmasters and non-Toastmasters. So please book your tickets. The early bird offer is still on until Sunday. And once you pay for your early bird ticket, then you get a chance to be in a raffle where you win a few nights at the hotel and 2 gala night tickets. So here at Wake Up to TEACON, we interview Toastmasters, which just gives you a feel of what Toastmasters do. And Alex is going to introduce our guest today.
Great. Our guest today is a special guest. Our guest today lives in a host city for TEACON. Past President, Rodrique Msechu. Rodrique, before we get to know you as a Toastmaster, let's get to know you as Rodrique the man himself. Who's Rodrique?
Thank you, Alex. Good morning, Dina. I'm very happy to be invited here. So who is Msechu? I consider myself a student of life. I am a father to a handsome little boy, he's 7. I am a trade advisor in my serious time from 9 to 5. But I'm also a dancer. I love dancing. I teach Argentine tango. But when you're here, that's why we're having this conversation. If some of you are going to come earlier, I'll invite you to the social where you can do kizomba, bachata, salsa, etc.
So in.
Yes, Dina?
I'm saying I'm so in. I'm so in. I'll be there.
Great. I like that. If you come early. So I'm booking my ticket earlier. I will be looking out for the social, the dance classes or the dance aerobics when we come to that. So how does this dancer, how does this creative find their way to a Toastmasters meeting? Going to ask that day, that first day you found a Toastmasters meeting.
Oh gosh, I remember it very well, as we all of us do. A friend of mine invited me to a meeting. I was then working in Nairobi, and we went to Parklands. I remember we got in when the meeting had already started, and so I sat second row, and it was very quiet. Then the speakers came on. I remember one of the speakers was doing a project on use of descriptive language. Now that I know what Toastmaster program looks like, so I can recall that's the project he was doing. So I was very impressed by how articulate he was. And then after that session, it was the table topics. I think I said so many prayers that those 30 minutes or so, because I didn't know what's going to happen, if I'm going to be asked to speak, etc., etc. So after that meeting, I knew I needed help and I knew where to get help. However, I just thought I was very busy, so I couldn't create time to join another Toastmaster meeting. So fast forward that to 2018, 2019, I get this recognition as one of the exciting, promising entrepreneurs in Africa, and then I get invitations to speak. I won't forget that day I was requested to go and speak at a place, and I was nervous. That was 2 weeks before. I was nervous between the time I got the call to the time I delivered that speech. And afterwards, I became a Toastmaster. The rest is history.
That's a typical Toastmaster story, the table topic moment where and that's where you get an understanding that you actually need Toastmasters. It's a moment of truth for every member when you are up there on the stage and the 2 minutes look like an hour. That's my similar story. Well done. I want to know, I know you're a busy person dancing. Now you are a promising entrepreneur or awarded as the promising entrepreneur of Africa. I feel like there's a bigger story there, but let's get to Toastmasters. Which club and why that club?
I joined Dar Toastmasters late 2018. It was the only active club in Dar es Salaam. They had just chartered. So that was what was available. And since I was living here, I got into it.
Yeah, what was the vibe like in Dar? What made you stay, or why would you recommend anyone to join Dar? I'm sure there are many more clubs now.
Yeah, we have about almost 4 clubs in Dar. When I joined Dar Toastmasters, I got the opportunity to become a leader because there were fewer members. And so our Vice President Public Relations then moved to Arusha. And one of the club leaders, my VPE, told me, Msechu, here is a role. And I was hesitant, I'm busy, I can't do this, already Toastmasters is too much. No, just do the poster. And I started with the poster and posting, but then something gets you, like there's a light bulb moment when you get into Toastmasters. Most of us come to Toastmasters seeking to be public speakers, and then you find there's a whole mine of skills that you get, because what you actually need is leading people, right? Communicating effectively. So public speaking is one way, but there are other ways. So when I became Vice President Public Relations, I then got this opportunity to speak to members about what we are organizing as a club and work with the EXCO, then handle the dynamics. I learned about parliamentary procedures because sometimes it was getting very heated. And so I kept discovering, and then I became president. And this was also an opportunity. I didn't seek for it, but my club members told me, we think you're ready to be president and we want you to be president. And I called myself to an AGM, annual general meeting. We passed a resolution that this can happen. And so I consulted my support network, my family and workers, and they encouraged me. They told me this is a good opportunity. I took it on. Becoming president was a very steep learning curve for me, because I discovered managing people in a volunteer organization could be rocket science, actually. Humbles you, right? You have the title, but you have to motivate people. You can't force them. There is no stick. You can only use carrots. So you better have a whole farm of carrots to give out. I can go on and on, Alex. Back to you.
I know. That's an amazing story. Yeah, amazing story. And we'll get back to it. Dina, what do you have in store for us?
Well, TEACON 2023 has a theme, and the theme this year is Better, Stronger, Together. And I hope you bought your early bird tickets, because the early bird offer has been extended to Sunday, the 7th of May. Show up, purchase, and let's all gather around and enjoy, celebrate, and network with other Toastmasters. So Msechu, with all your background, your dancing, what do you bring to TEACON, and what is your team looking forward to at TEACON?
I am looking forward to learning a lot, networking a lot from TEACON. And I say this with all honesty, because I was fortunate enough to be part of TEACON 2021 as a spectator. It was online, and I remember the theme, leave nothing on the table, right? And
Yeah.
it really resonated with what I was looking at and my personal journey then. Any opportunity you get, don't let it go. And then 2022, it was Feel the Magic. Then the DD was Gladys Muhunyo, right? I was then a leader, Toastmaster, and I also resonated with the theme. I attended the conference and the speakers were top-notch. Yeah. Now, last year, making boss moves. Guess what, Alex? I was the chief judge of the international speech contest, and I got the opportunity to speak right before the chief judge of the Supreme Court of Kenya.
Wow. There's a boss move.
That's a boss move. And so this year, better, stronger, together. You can't afford to miss it. So I'm sure it's going to be fun because Toastmasters are fun people, but it's going to be informative because it's all about learning. Then you get to meet the best of the best in the district. Those who won contests at area level, club level, area level, division level, taking it on at district level. So
wow.
I can't miss it.
Buy your tickets.
My ticket is bought.
You live in Dar, you know?
If we had time, Dina, I will share my screenshot of my tickets.
Yeah. And if you're like Alex and you bought 5 tickets, because Alex was buying 5 tickets so that he can hoard them. The early bird packs, the early bird tickets are on. And when you buy an early bird ticket, you stand a chance to win a free 3-night stay at the 5-star Johara Rotana Hotel. And you also get 2 free gala night tickets. So buy your early bird tickets now and join us at the TEACON 2023, where we're better, stronger together.
Great. Yeah.
So Msechu, what is the one attribute or skill that you picked up at Toastmasters and you are using it out there? You know, everyone thinks that Toastmasters is just for us. We learn how to speak well, we learn how to be leaders in a club, but what we're selling here is that Toastmasters gives you skills that you can use outside of the club. So what is the one skill you've picked up?
I've picked up many skills, but I'll choose to focus on one that is more useful, I think, for me, especially with my work. It's managing people or mentoring people. I did it at Toastmasters, I still do it. I am mentored by Toastmasters, and it's fantastic because people are always helpful whenever I reach out. But I'm also mentoring other people who are new to Toastmasters. Now, this has helped me to understand the psyche of people. And so in my other life, I mentor startups because I run an angel investors network, and the founders are under a lot of pressure. So that skill of understanding people and coaching them, mentoring them is transferable to my other work. So that's the one skill. But there's so much. That's why I'm a Toastmaster. That's why can't you see I'm excited at 7 a.m. in the morning?
Yeah, you had so much energy this morning.
Yes, Sunriser, Rodrigue. On the question of transferable skills, I concur with you. And at Toastmasters, most of us come with this why. We always have a why. There's one why you join, and to me, I believe there's another why you stay. And you shared your why you joined, and I feel like I know why you stayed. Do you want to let us know why you stayed and
Alex, why you would like to know why I stay?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Msechu's camera has hung. Okay, so while we wait for him to come back, when is TEACON happening? It's happening Friday, 19th May to Sunday, 21st May. And it is open to both Toastmasters and non-Toastmasters. Join us for a 3-day fun-filled, unforgettable experience. It'll have a majestic opening parade, a keynote address, and the district leader candidates will showcase all sorts of speeches. We'll also have amazing networking opportunities and panel discussions. Msechu, are you back on?
I am back on.
Yeah. So the question was, we have had people here like Joshua, who's been around for 14 years in Toastmasters. Not many people make it to 3 years, 4 years. And you're in a role, you've been a president, you've been a vice president, public relations, you've been a chief judge at the district conference. So what keeps you going and why are you still at Toastmasters?
I would say I'm a Toastmaster because I got the right people to mentor me when I joined Toastmasters. I can mention, for example, one person who's had a big impact in me. She was my area director, Terry. And one of the things I learned is that think of what is in it for you. You have to be selfish in Toastmasters, and then you can show up. So for me, every time I'm unlocking new things, right? For example, from speaker to trainer, I attended that session. And now I can train people. And I use it at the club, and my club loves it, especially if I put some Kahoot. And I transfer that to now my professional life. People think I'm so good. And so there are so many things I keep taking them from Toastmasters. And it's, like I said, it's a well, and you're always mining. So to summarize, my response is that first, I know what is in it for me. And every role I take while I'm serving other people, I am getting maximum benefit for myself.
Amazing. Yeah, I like that. And that's my takeaway today, I think. Toastmasters is a well, and you're always mining. You can take that, the bank quotable quote by Msechu. Toastmasters is a well, and you're always mining. And there's always so much to learn. Even if you're a DTM, a distinguished Toastmaster, there's always so much to mine from the Toastmasters well. Back to TEACON. I know TEACON, I know Msechu, you're from Tanzania. Most people are wondering, are there other accommodation options? Are there any other intercity transport options? And we have something for you today. I'll show you my screen again. So TEACON is partnering with Musafiri Travels, and Musafiri has scoured the entire Dar and has identified so many great hotel options for you. And if you can see my screen, Dina, take a note, please note. Dina, can you see my screen? Great. Yeah. So on my screen are so many great hotel options for you. We have the Golden Tulip City Center. We have the Peacock Hotel, we have the Chelsea Hotel, and all these are at great, amazing prices. Imagine a single room at the Golden Tulip at $95, a double room at $115. The Peacock Hotel has a single room at $75. The Chelsea Hotel, you won't believe it, has a single room at $50. The Lush Business Hotel, Bush Peak Backpackers, Portsline Hotel, all these are amazing rates. I can't believe the rate I'm seeing at the Portsline Hotel and Spa, $35 a single room and $45 a double room. If you're sharing a room at the Portsline Hotel, you might be paying for a room at $22. You won't get that anywhere. The Musafiri Travels have a link on our TEACON website. If you go there at teacon.district114.org, you'll find many more of these rates. We also have the premium booking hotels, and one of the very premium booking hotels is the Hyatt Regency, the Kilimanjaro, $206 a single room and $255 a double room. The Dar es Salaam Serena is also part of our package, and these are really bargain rooms. If you don't be fooled by the rates, these are high bargain rooms at high-end hotels in Dar. The Element Dar es Salaam Hotel, the 4 Points by Sheraton in Dar es Salaam, New Africa, the Crown Plaza in Dar, the Onomo Hotel in Dar. All these are quite bargain rates. And how do you get to these rooms? Go to a TEACON website and click on the travel and tour accommodation link. You find all these amazing rates, and you find our contact details for the Musafiri travels. So there you have it. You have no reason not to book a room. I know you're all waiting for the raffle. Dina has promised you, but hey, you can have a few winners. So check out the Musafiri link on the TEACON website, and you'll be amazed by the offers they have. You're muted, Dina. Yeah. Dina, you're muted. Sorry.
Alex, have you put up the link for where they can buy their ticket for those asking where to buy a ticket? And we have the frequently asked questions section to assist you if you want to know anything. Is the fee inclusive of accommodation and transport? Where can you stay? As Alex has said, Musafiri has a link on there that you can find alternative accommodation. What kind of ticket should you buy? If you purchase the wrong ticket, can you change this? If you don't want a gala ticket, what can you do? So check out the frequently asked section that can assist you to purchase a ticket. And don't forget, TEACON is open to Toastmasters and non-Toastmasters. TEACON is the East Africa Conference, and it is being held in Dar es Salaam, the Haven of Peace, May 19th to May 21st. Better, stronger together. So I'm going for, the singles and the networking. Alex is going for the food. Msechu is coming to teach us dancing. What are you coming for?
Good question. Msechu, I want to take you back to your personal story. The promising entrepreneur of the year, the promising entrepreneur in Africa of the year. Sounds like the bigger story to that. Do you want to let us in on that story?
Yes. So I quit full-time employment back in 2016, and I started my company doing trade advisory. And then we were lucky to be identified by Forbes as one of the most promising entrepreneur in 2018 through the work that we were doing. And I guess it's because it's different from the businesses other people see. It's very niche, right? Because we serve customers that are in Europe, in the US, or in Asia, and it's through trade offices. So given a place like Tanzania, where some embassies cover it through their Nairobi headquarters, you need someone who is able to do partner identification on the ground or business intelligence, etc., etc. And since I had the skill from my previous job, and I jumped out, and voila, I was just at the right place at the right time. I think that's why I was identified. But I've been rolling with the punches as entrepreneurs. Let that not fool you.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Rolling with our punches is what we do, and especially the 2020 COVID punch was the biggest punch an entrepreneur would come across. And look at you, you're still standing and still going. Yes. What an amazing story. I look forward to meeting you, Msechu. I won't come early. I won't come way before 19th, and you take me around.
Let me tell you something. Let me let you in on a secret. On Wednesday, right? 19th is Friday. On Wednesday, we have a social dance. Guess where? Johari Rotana Hamilton.
Hey,
So come through.
We're in. Count me in, Msechu.
Yeah. So my biggest takeaways from Msechu is that Toastmasters is a place for mentoring, transfer of skills, and his biggest skill is managing people. So buy your tickets to come and network with amazing Toastmasters from Burundi, Ethiopia, Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania, Uganda. The East African TEACON is going to be better, stronger together. So what are your last words, Msechu?
My last words is, guys, if you are a Toastmaster, you can't miss this opportunity. Because one, there is so much that Alex has already shared. Then there's amazing people that I know working behind the scene. I tell you, the team that is working at TEACON, I know them. They are doing a great job. Then you're going to meet Msechu. So now I give you a code, a password, right? The password is Rasta. So if you see me and you say Rasta, I'll give you a present. See you at TEACON.
See you everyone at